Sorry I'm not saying anything. um, so the new furniture that came in comes with a USB port on the side, which is pretty cool. And I'm trying to get my stupid phone charger cable into it. There we go. Okay. We got it. Welcome back to another episode of Subnautica, of the hardcore Subnautica series. So, to anyone who was with me last time, you might remember that this is not where I was. Well, it more or less was not where I was. Delta's still down there, that's good. For anyone who was with me last time and doesn't know what happened, I, like a fool, I teleported through the teleporter I went through the teleporter inside of the lava castle. And like an idiot, I didn't teleport while I was inside of Subject Delta, my prawn suit. So, I teleport back out, and Subject Delta got stuck inside of the floor. Like, stuck. Like, even pushing unstuck didn't fix it. What made it worse was that engine offline. Okay. What made it worse was the fact that when I unstuck myself, the game removed the ceiling from the inactive lava zone. Thankfully, just based on everything I've got now, I'm seeing now at least, everything's fine. But I did send myself back to before I had the Cyclops Death module. Here we go. So, if I'm not mistaken, what upgrades does Delta have? I definitely need to make the Seamoth upgrade, or Seamoth, the depth upgrade. Jump jets, okay, so I don't unequip that. Magma ring. Small edible prey fish.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So, I definitely need to get the kyanite for the depth upgrade. Where's prawn upgrade 2? Here we go. Okay, so I need 6 kyanite. Sorry, no, 8 kyanite. Which shouldn't be an issue. My biggest issue that I'm seeing now, though, aside from the lava larvae, is that for some reason there is a lot of warper activity down here, like more than usual. I don't know if it's because I'm playing hardcore mode or if it's randomly generated how many warpers you get, and I just got super unlucky and got a shit ton of warpers. So I'm kind of just thinking of how I want to do this, because there's a little kyanite deposit right there. But if I'm not careful, I could get warped out of my Seamoth. And since I am at level 4 of the infection, there is a very... It's more dangerous because the warpers, at that point, will do everything they can to kill you, which includes warping in other animals. Now, thankfully, it's exclusive to where... like, what ecosystem you're in, I should say. So, like, since I'm in the inactive lava zone, they can only summon... lava lizards. So I should be fine if they decide to warp anything in, but if they warp me out, they can do some serious damage with their, like, projectile thing. Okay, sweet. Coast seems clear enough. Will I be able to make it up there, though? Yeah, considering I do have the thruster upgrade, I imagine I should be able to get up there no problem. There we go.
Captain, all systems online.
All right. Okay, good. Good. Das ist gut.
Engine powering up.
Alright, sorry, but no hitchhikers. Oh, and I apologize if I burp a bunch. I ate not that long ago, so I am going to be a little gassy. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, I think that's my turn off right there. One last use of the perimeter defense system to make sure I don't have any hitchhikers on board. So I'm thinking I might have to return to the surface. Watch out, ghost rays! That ghost ray is very close to death. Now we are back at Columbia.
Engine powering down.
Lithium. I don't think I have any lithium. Down here. I might have some. I can always check. Gold and hydrochloric acid and hydrochloric. Sweet. Shit, do I have to re-put in the, bioreactor?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild it. How much is it? Four titanium? I don't think I have any more. Oh Oh good, I got enough titanium to make... lithium, I mean, to make... what I need. How the hell did nickel get inside of uranium? It's copper... I've got 2 bits of titanium. That's basic materials, so I need to go down. I'm so upset that I couldn't find the rest of the nuclear reactor. Lubricant, titanium, and silver. Wait, is that an advanced wiring kit? No, just a normal wiring kit. I think I have the silver to make one. But I'm gonna need more silver. Okay, so for now, put you guys in here because I really do not want to risk putting you on the charger and killing my base right away. Okay, what all do I have down here? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I did not put down the marker for the inactive lava zone. Just to make sure that is the one for the inactive lava zone, right? Yeah, okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And last time I messed up. And I did not bring any marble melons down with me. So I'm just gonna have to make sure to get that this time on my way up. Take a sip of my soda. It's been a stressful week for me.
Engine powering up.
You know, I gotta say, those thermal plants kind of suck. I must have killed the ghost Leviathan that was down here, because... I'm not seeing anything. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I mean, I already killed the Reaper. Guess I'm just going insane. Yeah, I was thinking later in this playthrough, maybe I'll head down there and see what's there and look at the facility thing. Sorry. My nose is super stuffy right now. I'm not sick or anything. Okay. All right. There it is. This thing just eats power for breakfast.
Ahead slow.
Oh, that was my muscle tensing. It's also been stressful because for a few weeks in a row, I couldn't get any studying in for one of my classes, and I did horribly on the test we had. Sorry, I got something playing in my ear, and okay. Yeah, just because it's something to talk about. There may or may not be a stream in the afternoon tomorrow. We shall see. Because, so, for a little, how do I explain this? For a little, what's the term? Context. One of the classes I'm taking this year is not advanced. I forget what it's called, but basically it's just a fancy way of saying that the class goes faster than it normally would. So, all that, and like I said, it doesn't really mean anything much. It just means that we covered the material that we normally would faster compared to if I was taking a normal version of it. And we have a project coming up that's for our final, and I kind of want to work on it. And excuse me. I know that I absolutely should prioritize it over streaming. Especially another class I'm taking is fucking college algebra. But I'm sorry, I'm going far away from what I'm talking about. Basically, I might take the whole day to work on the project. It's not due until March 7th, which I know to the rest of you may sound like, oh, well, you can just put it off for a bit. It's not something I should put off for a bit, if I'm being honest. Then I need to try to be doing better in my algebra class. But I've been having such a hard time falling asleep lately. that may sound like a non-issue, but for me it's an issue because that class is early in the morning, and I had to skip that class today because I could not fall asleep in time to get a decent amount of sleep. I could have just as easily operated on 5 hours of sleep, but the thing is, it snowed recently here in Colorado, and I don't want to risk driving when I'm in the snow when I'm tired. Because I've heard that there's heard reports done where that have stated that driving while tired is almost the same thing as driving while buzzed.
Already done.
The rest of the wiring kits I can make down in Colombia, no problem. But everything I'm going to need for I cannot think tonight.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
For the bioreactor, there we go. I am sorry, my mind is fucking gone today. Oh shit, I didn't see Captain Nemo out there. Oh, there you are. Hey there, Captain Nemo. Because I don't know if they've permanently fixed it, but there was a glitch, at least on console, where the cuttlefish would just disappear. Do I have enough titanium? 2, 4, 6, 7. No. Okay. Oh, I was watching the archive footage of last stream, and it turned out my stream did crash. Okay, so got the lubricants. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and just collect as much titanium as I can and bring it down with me. Do I have some lithium up here? If not, no big deal, I can just drag it back down. That's titanium. Oh, I got a shit ton of lithium up here. I could totally make a plasteel ingot. let's go get a shit ton of metal salvage. So let's see, I'm gonna need 15... 18... metal salvage, it looks like.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's see, 4 doesn't go into 18 equally. In terms of multiplying. No, that's not true. Right? 4 times 4 is 6. No, because 4 times. Of course I parked Blue Oyster right inside the fucking kelp. What was that, 5? Okay, let's go grab 4 more, and then... One. Two. Three. And 4. Yeah, I know. Christ, I've been playing for 41 minutes, I've barely made any progress. Oh, and sorry if I don't talk a bunch, I'm kind of tired. Also, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but mostly because I'm tired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And boop. Do I have any silver up here? Lead, nickel, salt. I have no silver up here. No big deal. I can always go back down there and grab some. So I got about 36 titanium worth of salvage. So let's go ahead and make that plasteel ingot. Is that 2 lithium or 1? Yep, we'll grab 2. 4. 2 lithium, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so that was kind of funny. So in high school, we were fortunate enough to have a pool, and we had, I don't know if all high schools do this, but we had a swim class. I'm assuming all high schools have that, but you never know. Anyway, and when we were using, one of the things we did there was use the fins that you use when like scuba diving. I could never get down how to use those right. Goodness. Do I have copper? One, two. Are you telling me I can make some hydrochloric acid up here? And 3. Shit. Ah, one of them was an acid mushroom. I do believe I need 4 acid mushrooms. Whew. Don't scare me like that, Captain Nemo. Holy shit. Now I have 12 power cells. Gonna need 2 gold. No. Yes, so I'm gonna need 2 gold, 6 deep shrooms, 2 salt. Just gonna go ahead and take a sip of my Coke. Refreshing. Let me guess, this thing is... Yeah, I figured as such. Anytime I see Gary Fish, immediately my mind goes to Fallout. Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass trying to get... There we go. Take up 2 of those.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Captain Nemo. There you are, little buddy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, good. Sorry, ever since the last time I streamed this, I'm paranoid
Calorie intake recommended.
that I don't have any... Or rather, I don't have any. I'm paranoid that my stream stopped without me knowing.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, some polyaniline. Now I can take polyaniline and hydrochloric acid off of there. Okay, I got the kyanite, I've got the plasteel, I've got the lithium. Got the marble melons on board. Okay, I'm good to head back down to the deep. Let's take some of these bad boys with us.
Engine powering up.
You know, while it's on my mind, so the reason why this episode has such a weird title is because, well, I'm a bit of a Star Trek dork. Not a super fan or anything. I haven't watched all iterations of the series. I've seen some of Deep Space Nine, almost all of Voyager. I still have yet to finish it. I've seen parts of The Next Generation, but I haven't finished that. I've seen a few episodes here and there of Enterprise. I haven't seen the original series. And I've seen... Let's see, I forget which Star Trek movie it was, but it's the movie where they're helping the space whales. And... Hey, Reefies. And, it's the one where their Russian crew member says nuclear vessels. Let's see, I've seen Nemesis. Fuck, what was it? It was Nemesis, First Contact. In terms of the Next Generation movies, it was Nemesis, First Contact, and Resistance, I think it was. What else have I seen? I think that's it in terms of series. I did try to get into Discovery. It was not good. I didn't think it was good, at least. So I think that's pretty much the general consensus when it comes to Discovery. Yeah, anyway, for anyone not in the know, the word that is used, that I'm using in my title, there's an alien race in the Star Trek series called the Klingons, and the word Qapla basically means victory or success, and I figured I would label this episode victory/success because it is me overcoming the massive setback I had. Well, I say massive, but it wasn't hobbling like the way I'm making it out to be, but I did lose like an hour of progress. Where the fuck am I? I have like completely lost track of where I am. There's a warper, so I'm heading in the right way. My biggest concern is going to be getting safely to the lava castle, because the last time I tried it, a warper warped in a lava lizard. No, I made it in safely, but the warper was essentially waiting for me to walk out of there. There's the two warpers, three warpers there. It concerns me how many warpers are down here. Okay, just need to go down gently. Oh, why the hell's my nose so watery? Watery, runny.
Seek fluid intake.
I might need to stop and go blow my nose real quick.
The head standard.
Okay, I'm definitely not heading in the right direction.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Engine powering down.
Oops. Okay, first things first.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
2, 3, 1, 2, 4.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nope, what the hell am I doing? Okay, so now that should help immensely. Three kyanite. Did I use up all my silver? I think I did. Lithium. Yeah, I used up all my silver. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Sweetness. Microbicide, huh? Just collecting a bunch of silver because you never know when you're going to need a bunch of it. All but 2 silver. So I'm thinking, in order to reduce the chance of the Cyclops blowing up, which last time it didn't happen, so I'm not too concerned about it happening now. But to reduce the chance of me being a fucking dumbass, I'm thinking that I deconstruct this, plop it onto the Cyclops, build the upgrade module there, then that way I literally just need to walk like 2 inches to put it back in. Now, I basically have unlimited power for the prawn suit when I'm down in the lava zone.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's like, where is it?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. reached. Hull damage imminent.
Boom. And just throw that magnetite in there just because I can. Trying to think here, what would be the best? Let's put you here. Okay. Time to return to whence we began.
Engine powering up.
Do I need to say that dramatically? Probably not. Excuse me. See, in previous playthroughs, I've gotten lucky, and I found the Cyclops thermal plants, but I can't find it now. In any of my more recent playthroughs, I should say. You really want to kill me. I should be fine. I'm in the corridor. Oh, I don't know if I brought this up in a previous stream, but there is a game that came out that kind of had my interest, but I forgot when it would release, called Atomic Heart. But it might be a bit before I get a hold of that. Because another game I want to get is Squad. And I'm thinking that would be a fun one to stream, but I'm not sure how I would stream it.
Ahead smoke.
I'm not sure if that's the lava castle. It's the lava castle.
Rig for Simon running.
Okay, all I need to do is find that lava fall, and then I will have my entrance. There's nothing worse than an enemy that you can see, but or can hear, but can't see. Obviously, it's somewhere probably above and behind. Hey! Hey, you little shit! I think I'm getting close because the last time I went in there, the entrance had a lot of warper activity. Alright. Ooh, it was close enough to register on radar.
Engine powering down.
It is so scary, but it is also pretty cool. Whoever came up with the Sea Dragon design, you did a damn fine job, sir. Or madam. Okay, don't see any warpers. Hmm? Oh no. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, I'm going to save and quit right here. The stream will still keep going, but I want to save right here just in case anything happens to the Cyclops. Because if I lose the Cyclops, that is so much progress I lose. And I don't know if I can recover any of the stuff that I put into it. I wonder if it knows where I am. Nah, because if it did, it would have continued attacking the Seamoth. Or Seamoth Cyclops. Is it cheesy trying... Is it cheesy saving and quitting? Maybe a bit. But like I said, I do not want to lose my progress on the Cyclops. Wow, it's 2 degrees here in here where I am in Colorado.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Test.
There we go. Okay. No, I do not want to open Chrome. I'm trying to open back up the Stream Manager. Come on. Okay. And plop. 50 degrees Celsius, that's 1 in Fahrenheit. 100 degrees? I'm just kind of estimating here. There is a way to do it, but I don't remember the exact numbers I need to type in. $122 degrees Fahrenheit, so that would more than likely boil me alive. Boil us alive. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. What are you doing, big guy? Ooh, oh, I gotta get out of the lava. There it is. Whew. Sorry about that, Delta. I didn't realize I was standing in the lava. Oh no, did I forget to grab? I mean, if I did, no big deal. I could probably just take my sea glide and... Yeah, keep spouting shit at me.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And boom. Well, that's lame. Granted, it's volcanic rock, so it's probably really sturdy, but still. Okay. Okay, that's just a lava lizard.
You're in some real hot water.
Oh yeah, I am one up top. I really am. Come on. Come on, go down.
Seek fluid intake. New blueprint vital signs stabilizing.
It's a good thing I stocked up on water before I left.
Come here. To me.
Your Highness, you cannot scare the shit out of me like that. Jesus fuck. Okay, let's not make the same mistake that I made last time and take my prawn suit with me. Oh yeah, back into the quarantine enforcement platform.
Integrating new PDA data.
Fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility. It has been possible to extrapolate a number of key trends. Genetic divergence. The aliens recorded data on indigenous organic remains originating from 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. The life forms on record feature an unusually low overlap with those encountered so far on 4546b. Extinction event. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contain 300% higher concentrations of organic remains than the soil average. Data supports mass extinction event, killing off a majority of species and forcing rapid adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Interesting. I have to go build another purple one, don't I? Was that diamond? I hope not. It was diamond. Shit. You know what, this might work to my advantage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Subject Delta. So let's get this bad boy up here. I could probably make the journey back using this thing, but I don't want to, just because I don't want to risk losing it to a Reaper. Wait, no, this is where we disable the... Yeah, okay. What? I heard a Reaper roar. I should be safe in here. There we go, I thought I lost this thing. Alright. You stay right there and don't disappear, please. Yep. kind of at a impasse on what to do. Okay. First, save and quit. Just in case I leave here and the thing decides to fall through the floor. And hop back in. Yeah, it's kind of funny that in the earlier trailers for Subnautica, they had the glowing ray hopping out of the sea when it very clearly doesn't do that in game. Or rather, they have it hopping out of the safe shallows. Which they don't reside in the safe shallows, they reside in the glowing... Not in the glowing, they reside in the mushroom forest. Okay, so there's diamond up here. So what my thought is gather the diamond that's here. Then swim back to the habitat. Whee! Use the ion cube that I have in my inventory to make the purple tablet. Then hopefully, if all goes according to plan, I should not lose the... prawn suit. Hopefully it's daytime and not nighttime. So I really do not want to swim back when it's nighttime. It is sunset, or sunrise. That went off for a minute. Alright, those stupid oh no, my battery's low. Oh yeah, sunrise. Alright, if any of you cave crawlers are still in here and you attack me, I'm gonna kill ya. Diamond. Yes. And diamond. Gold. And diamond. Yes. Do I want to risk it, though? Yep, I think I'd rather just take the sea glide out there and risk it that way, rather than... teleport and risk it. Now, the only reason I'm worried about the prawn suit falling through the floor is that one time, or not one time, but when I was first playing this game, I managed to launch my sea moth onto this island, and then I left for a bit, and when I came back, the sea moth had phased into the into the floor of the island, the ground of the island, and I couldn't get it out. You son of a... Hate those stupid cave crawlers. So hopefully, in me leaving, the prawn suit doesn't phase through the floor. If it does, then I'll have to rethink my strategy. Okay. Hmm? Wish me luck. Get out of here, stalker. You know, even though I make that reference every so often, I've never played the Stalker series. Well, series. It's only one game. Though I've heard a sequel is coming out, so. Hey, Captain Nemo.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What do I need for kyanites? And I just put away my kyanite. So my biggest challenge is going to be trying to get the Cyclops out of the lava zone so I can get back to Columbia. Then I guess while I'm at Columbia, I'm just going to dismantle the, what's it called? The fabricator and just stuff it onto Bismarck, or not Bismarck, Dreadnought. I think I saw one of those Satan snakes. Fuck you, Cyclops engine fragment. Okay. Doesn't seem to have fallen through the world. I've said this before, but I'm so glad they made running a toggle instead of a push. If you're stuck in the floor again, Delta, I swear to God. Oh, thank goodness.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why, thank you, Delta. All right. Slap this bad boy in there. Alien thermal plant. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at 90% efficiency. 90? Most of its energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Well, the precursors knew how to build things to last, that's for sure.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ion power data. It has been possible to extract...
Ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Thank you. Possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it has been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints with leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. Let's see, let's get that one pinned. Unpin that one.
Integrating new PDA data.
Primary containment facility. A power router and a thermal...
Alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Thank you. Power router and the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities on the planet. Primary containment facility location updated. Constructed within natural chasm, connected to this cave network. South-southeast area of volcanic activity, depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution, self-warping quarantine enforcement units, 5%. Arch network, 10%. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, and Kappa, 10%. Quarantine Enforcement Platform, 35%. Disease Research Facility, offline. Primary Containment Facility, 20%. Reserve, 20%. There's no clear way to interrupt the power flow. 20, 40, 60, 95. Oh, okay, so that all adds up. Okay, we got what we need. Let's head back to Columbia. Back into the 122 degree water. Alright, you little bastard. That is not the direction I'm supposed to be going. Thank you, Bismarck. Or not Bismarck. Dreadnought. No hitchhikers.
Rig for silent run.
Detect an alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural structure at the center of this chamber.
A little late for that, Mom. Shit. I think this is the right way to go.
The head standard.
Yeah, it's got to be the right way because then... Oh, sorry, Lava Ray.
Rig for silent run.
Yep. I know it probably would be better not to use sonar, but... I'd very much appreciate it if all the creatures in this game would stop smacking into me.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, I'm almost at Columbia, Mum.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Vital signs stabilizing.
I thought so. Okay. Okay, so next time I go down there, I need to put down this beacon, because I really do not want to lose my way again.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
All right. Then let's real quick deconstruct this bad boy.
Captain on the planet. I'm not even squid.
Hey! And you know something, Bismarck? You're the best submarine on the planet. I ain't even squidding.
Engine powering up.
So, how about the next? So damn close to the end. Okay, turn that off for a second. Okay, turn that off. Turn those off real quick. Activate shield. Okay, I think the entrance I'm looking for is down here.
It's low.
Skeletal remains of a Reaper. Ugh, even in death, those things are still terrifying to look at. So a little fun fact for anyone who might know. The reason why the skeleton is down here is because according to some theories, one of the theories is that above the inactive lava zone was breeding grounds for Reapers. And unfortunately, or not unfortunately, however you want to look at it, the Aurora crashed on that opening. So anyway, those... I guess it doesn't really explain why those skeletal remains are here. Anyway, those skeletal remains are here is because when that hole was open, the sea dragon leviathans, they would swim up to where the Reapers were. Then they would basically bully the Reaper leviathans into going down here, so that their flesh would get cooked, and the sea dragons could eat them. There's the sea dragon.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
I appreciate that, Your Highness, but unless you can find a way to tell the sea dragon to leave me alone, it's going to be a bit before I can get to you.
Seek fluid intake.
There's no way to prove it.
Signs stabilizing.
There's no way for me to prove it, but I do have a theory that in the... Holy shit. That in the inactive lava zone, or in the lava zone, your health water drains faster. Again, I don't have a way to prove it. It's just, I feel like that's what happens.
Rigged for silent running.
I'm pretty close to the damn thing, so let's turn that on and stay out of its line of sight. Lava ray.
Engine powering down. Engine powering up.
Turn that mama jamma back on real quick. Oop.
Engine powering down.
Now, you leave me alone. Or not. Oh no. Whew, that was terrifying. Not that it got too close, but the fact that it almost pushed me through the map.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Ancient Earth Blade. An ancient Earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the time period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient, space-borne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber. Grown on an unknown planet, it bears a striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. 2 competing theories may explain the similarity. 1. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. Or 2. The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describe the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding, in some form, in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of 2 circles, union, into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines, spiraling upwards towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the alien's homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. I don't see how it could mean that, but okay, I'll take your word for it. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It is likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices within range. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities. Although its structure is rather less complex, it may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. I'm going to pretend to know what legacy support means. Ion Cube Fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which powers smaller alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless sort of source of energy. Excuse me. Translation device. This device stores linguistics data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow aliens to alien texts to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work Dude, fuck off! Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, it will not work the other way around. Now, a fun fact, the CHBC Live thing, that's the guy who did all the foreign language translations for this game. Nanobots. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Well, no shit. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implants may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state, and it's awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves.
Integrating new PDA data.
Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Karar bacteria infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the lifeform's environmental needs, including the import of independent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. You know, spoilers for Below Zero, so if you don't want to listen to it, turn down the volume for like the next minute or so. But I really think it would have been a massive twist if we found out... Did you turn it down? I'm assuming you turned it down. Anyway, it would have been a pretty much more interesting and massive twist had we discovered that Alan was actually the one who released the Karar on 4546b. See Emperor Fetus. I'm sorry, little one. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. They didn't have to kill the little one, though. See Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Shell casing incisions. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It also is possible that, removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Yep, because they could not understand what the Empress was trying to tell them. Man, it is super fucking dark in here. I think that's one of the teleporter rooms. Yeah.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Mesmer egg, gasopod, crashfish, amp eel. Oh, I want to say sand shark?
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh. See Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate the species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this alien species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility.
Seek fluid intake.
How am I... Oh, that's right, because I'm running all over the place. Now, running, I'm certain,
Vital signs
decreases your... water. Where was I? Right. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures Enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today will explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Health. Comparative analysis of the size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subject survived quarantine procedures. Of course. I think that's a sea dragon egg. Sand shark, don't recognize that one. Amp eel. Sand shark. Pretty certain that's a stalker egg. There we go. think this is a teleporter. Yep, teleporter.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled, independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. Water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. For what purpose, Master Chief? Hey, hello, peeper dude. Peepers entering the containment facility. Pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms. Of infections. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment. If peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Yeah, then I'm wondering if these aquariums down here were housing peepers that they were testing on to see how they would react to the bacterium. I don't remember this being here. Yeah, I'll probably do it on the final episode of this series, but I definitely should read the backlog of stuff that I have on the scan data. Alright. Go on in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Holy.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
That's something I don't quite understand what she means. Do I go with the current or fight as they... That's still... that... Sorry, Your Highness, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe to you it does, but to me it's... I don't know.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
You know what? I bet this was such a massive relief to everyone who played this game the first time. The whole time they've been dodging hostile Leviathans, but here they have a friendly one. Advanced theories, hatching enzymes. The Empress...
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Hatching enzymes. The Emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems that the sea emperors would have built their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had not resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes, which would stimulate the eggs as natural hatching environments, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, only the surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. Sea Emperor's egg, shell, uncommonly strong shell lining, organic growth. Oh! So that other egg I saw was one of the Sea Emperor's eggs, which means she had 7 kids, and 2 of them are now dead because of the fucking... Anyway, organic growth on the exterior suggests these eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. Alien tubes. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Amniotic sac. Like many eggs on 4546b, these do not contain a nutrient supply, which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist in a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. Fetal organism. There is high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It is likely that the ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from ideal survival conditions for the parent. No, please don't take off. Oh my gosh.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
Hey there, little stalker buddy.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
I'll help you. Now for myself, for you and your babies. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I need to eat this peeper.
Vital signs stabilizing.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
New blueprint acquired.
Advanced theories, Samper's life cycle. Given their sparse population, available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the sea emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms in the shallower waters. Family size would be strictly limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds elsewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg-laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg-laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rates. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean and a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. Hold on, can I scan you? No? That's alright. Okay. Now, where would that be? Here we go. Eye stalk, sea crown, fungal, ghostweed, and bulbbush. One of those I can find right in here. This plant consists primarily of a large bladder-like sac containing a huge variety of bacterial specimens, which may enabled it to break down complex compounds it draws from the root system. Shares large sections of genetic code with the membrane tree. Environment scans indicate this plant is rare to the point of extinction. Well, I only need one of it, so...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The fuck was that noise?
The plant life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
Aquarium pipe access point. An access point to the alien piping system transporting water to and from the containment facility. Beepers are using the pipe network to travel to and from the surface. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be it for this episode. Oh no. Ah. Let's try that again. Now, that'll be it for this episode of my Subnautica Hardcore series. If you watched this while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you watch this after the fact as any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. Next episode, we will focus on getting all the materials needed for the hatching enzymes. Then I think either in that same episode or the episode after, it'll be the last episode. What do I have planned for tomorrow? Oh, like I said, there may be a stream in the afternoon tomorrow. We shall see. Because I have stuff I gotta do, and I want to make sure I get past that class. Schedule. Oh. Tomorrow will be another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man. And, yeah. I don't have anything else to say, so with that, as this is how I end all my streams, as always, I hope you enjoyed.